Okay. Why am I dropping frames now? It was fine just a little bit ago. There we go. Alright, stream's back in the yellow. I think it is good enough. Hello. Meander into the simulated universe. Complete Trails Braid mission, not good with farewells. Okay, so I actually do have to go quest. Let's see. Go on an assignment, complete one mission, level up. I could do that first. Yes, I just want to do one. Threw me off a little bit not being able to preemptively attack the way I do the overland monsters.
Told you I could fight. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's begin.
Killing. And what's today's assignment? Oh no, that. I can't do that for another hour and 18 minutes. So what's the daily mission? Civilians again? This dude is so lazy.
The next destination? Up to you.
I'm very convinced this is a Doctor Who reference. But if you could think of something else, let me know. All your fault. Oh, it's you. Did you need something? You're a sight for sore eyes. It's been ages. Has the Ministry of Education done anything? Go on, help me find out. Don't forget to pay your bills once everything's done and dusted. I wouldn't pin my hopes on it. Look how far you've come. You can't back out now. You, non-scientist, just can't imagine it. No, just can't imagine it. Manage. Oh, goodness. You naturally lack a sense of adventure and enterprise. Dude, you need to stop hanging out in the hotel and actually go talk to these people yourself. Although being able to go do quests in a city that's supposed to be trying to arrest me is kind of amusing. I like the clothes. Wait. Minister Bova, this matter is not worth your personal intervention. These self-proclaimed scientists are a dime a dozen. We throw out dozens of them every year. Not a problem. This citizen has completed 2 rounds of testing. Per proper procedure, my attendance is required next. Oh, you've come too? Let me introduce you to Minister Bova, Bellowbog's Minister of Education. Greetings, young lady. You've already passed 2 rounds of testing. Now you have the chance to personally hand me your thesis. However, there's one last hurdle that stands before you. I will ask you 2 questions, both of which must be answered correctly. These questions will be very challenging and you'll need wisdom to go with your general knowledge. Have you prepared yourself? Bring it on. I have Google on my side. That's the spirit. Jolly good beans. I love the cut of this youngster. Haha. If you're ready, then let's begin. The first question is... 58 is first snow, and first snow is 0. 39 is summer shade bamboo. Summer shade bamboo is 14. 99 is ball penny, and ball penny is 8. 27 is sunshine, and sunshine is 4. What is the sum of first snow, summer shade bamboo, ball penny, and sunflower added together? Is this a trick question? And for snow, plus Bob Penny. And sunflower. There's no sunflower, there's sunshine. Is that supposed to be the same thing? Oh, I hate math questions. Okay. Let's do it the other way. Snow, bamboo, ball penny, and sunflower. I have no idea. I am mathing these very wrong. But again, Google is on my side. So should I try figuring this out for myself, or should I just search for it? Okay, I don't like any of those answers, so... No, Minister of Education. Quiz for 2. Something that's not a video, please. Answer 140. 142? That's not an option. Okay, 142 is not an option. It's the 4 winds. Okay, I'm assuming this quest will come up again. But yeah, none of the options that I mapped out, or the guide I looked at mapped out, was available there. That's rather unfortunate.
Come around and have a look.
Is that working properly? Okay. I will assume it's all working properly. Sorry, Regan, however you pronounce your name. I'm onto something. I know it. Dude, no you're not. I already made it through the first 2 hoops, all to fall at the final hurdle. That's alright, it's not your fault. Having said that, I'm still curious. What was the question? That's a thorny question, a real mind bender. I can't think up answers for these 2 questions yet. Ah, so be it. It seems like the world's not quite ready for a theory as mighty as my big universe time tunnel theory. See, I am very sure that's a Doctor Who reference. In a world with this many robots already, just can't imagine the Daleks here. Or I can, and it's kind of horrifying, but... Alright. Go on an assignment. Can't do that. Use attack. I can do that. But considering the main quest will probably have me do combat eventually, I'll just focus on that instead.
The next destination? Up to you.
I want to go home.
Oh, that's sad every time I hear it.
We're here.
Oh, good morning, me.
Rivet Town.
Milok, how you doing?
Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
Quiet, Saley.
We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Doing pretty good this morning. Better than I did over the weekend. What you up to today? Ooh, pretty.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Not planned to go to a tea party, but so far no answers from the host. Aw, I hope they get back with you soon. A tea party sounds really fun.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
Narrative flags, I'm gonna guess that's Sampo somehow.
I miss those carefree days.
Huh.
What?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
My only plans for today are to do some questing here and then... laundry, I suppose.
Careful. Enemies
Phone games. Ah,
aren't like vagrants. They won't...
what kind of phone games do you play? I don't think I've ever heard you mention that before.
Fighting is meaningless.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare. Interesting.
I have to turn that noise down lower on my end. I'm getting distracted too easily. Oh wait, no, that's the way I came. Yeah. Well, I wish you luck on your games and that you come along well with your new chapter.
Restaurant?
Loot.
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Well, no, but I've seen you chat in, other locations before. I am one who lurks.
This will strengthen our...
I'm
I've
fine.
no interest in conflict.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's begin.
Tough luck running into me.
Fighting is meaningless.
Color games, stitches, a few just to test them where you build a school or gym. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. Worth our while.
Oh, recipes. Punitive food. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
People adapt and can live anywhere. Yeah, I tend to be quiet in voice chat things because until recently my mic was just one attached to my headset and it was absolutely awful. Yes, nice to meet you too. Yeah, it picked up everything in the background imaginable.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for. Watch out for monsters.
Yes, I'm gonna watch out for them and then run straight into them.
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Time for some hardship.
He is very shiny.
Told you I could fight.
Fighting is meaningless. Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
I know, you're doing fine on your grammar and stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay. Did not get turned around. Why must the enemies be so glowy and pretty?
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
Yeah, no, Grammarly's fine. You know what? You know, if it makes you comfortable to use it, then there's nothing wrong with that.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Worth our while.
Every corner of the market to me means go look for shinies first. Now, it's fine to have spelling mistakes.
This will strengthen.
It's unreasonable to expect something to be perfect. I mean, that's why professional writers, people who get published through agencies, they have people that do that for them.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
My turn.
Careless.
I said to the robot, I am also an obstacle.
Keep at it.
Oh, whoops. Face first into the monster. Okay, now. When I can whack it before it notices me.
Move carefully.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Yeah, that thing has a lot of hit points.
Sometimes watch this awesome move.
Move carefully.
Rules are made to be broken.
Did you read my story on Wattpad is in the Server Story Symposium? No, I didn't know it was there.
Leave it to me.
I can do that this afternoon, though, now that I know it's there.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's begin.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
Ow!
Make it quick.
Ooh. Holy.
My turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Let's go.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes.
I mean, I don't mind scrolling, of course, but I'll also accept the faster access.
Weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Rules are made to be broken.
Don't think I've ever actually read anything on Wattpad before.
Stand down.
Let's make it quick.
Leave it to me.
I usually read on AO3 now. Used to do fanfiction.net a lot, but the ads got annoying after a while. My heart, start defending people. Okay. Should be able to knock him down without using any ults. And revival food. Oh, only one person died. I expected it to be a couple of them. 24%. Ah, treasure chest. I thought he was just guarding the passageway. Okay, go over there. Accept. Can you... Yes, yes, let me sign in. And... Hey, Wattpad, no, go away. I want to look at the story. I don't want to sign in. Thank you. Do-do. Okay, I got it. Map. Okay, I was gonna read it on, not on stream, not to the stream. I was just gonna pause the game and read it, but if it shifts characters that much, I think I will save it till after the stream so my brain can be focused on it. My multitasking ability is not that high.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Ha!
Let's see. Can I upgrade anybody's light cones? No, most of the light cones are enhanced. Okay, get the other two all the way up, because that was kind of brutal. First is the prologue, after that is the viewpoints of those mentioned in the prelogue. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Oh no, don't do that. You need those. Nope. Reminding myself to save wishes for the next banner. Healing pot. Was there a child there?
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You weren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
First 8 chapters are introductions to each character's. Kinda after that, world building, 3 chapters after that. That's long! You've done a lot of writing. That's really cool. I look forward to it.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for?
200.
What? Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Yeah, I would count the prologue as 13 as an additional chapter.
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money?
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
Cliffhangers. Actually, I have some books I plan to read that I've just been waiting for the entire series to finish so I could just not have to stop.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll
Thank you.
Oh, Bronya's so kind.
But you'll have to promise me one thing.
I promise.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Oh no, the storyline is making me want the characters.
Thank you. Whoever you are.
It's terrible for my desire to hoard my resources for the moment.
You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
I will read it.
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Thank you, Eric.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
I accept the cliffhangers, but I do appreciate cutting down on the cliffhangers.
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Oh. Well, that went simpler than I expected.
Looks good.
Ah!
Need a strategy.
Let's not walk face first into the monster, okay? Stormbringer. You broke the system. Well, so far, all of the puzzles like that have used all of the different components, so I expected that one too as well, but it could have just been a red herring to make it more confusing.
Move carefully.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm definitely not going to assume that my character was just so awesome. We
Watch this awesome
broke reality.
Move carefully.
Yeah, no. I don't think I can take this enemy right now. Guess I'll try anyway.
Let's go.
Let's look up what info it has on level 29. Jeez. You know, I only leveled up my characters to make the game easier, not because I really thought I'd run into monsters my own level. I don't like this. I'm going to be a coward and run away. Because at least the map will, you know, show me where I had to run back to. We'll just go for the nice normal.
sparkly.
Crowbrain, character after my own heart.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Okay, just going around in circles. Do you have a map? It doesn't help me that much. Well, to be fair, you know, same company, similar graphics. You just can't jump. And of course, turn-based battles.
This is our chance.
Which I like, because then I can go and overthink everything.
Time for some hardship.
Except for those times I get super bored and decided to hit the autoplay button.
Let's make it quick.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Should have saved that.
The entrance to the orphanage is up there.
Another treasure chest.
I wonder what the old place is like now.
Sneak over. It's still level 29. Nope.
Familiar.
Why didn't that break?
They seem to have become more narrow.
Yeet. Not quite the proper use, but close enough.
This is our chance.
Doo.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
Tough luck running into me.
I haven't checked yet to see if they've used some of the same voice actors.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go. Yeah.
Time for some hardship.
Fighting is meaningless.
And it would make sense too, since, you know, if they already have a good working relationship.
Let's begin. Stand down.
I've no interest in conflict.
Leave it to me.
Let's go.
One of the most amusing things to me so far was in the last area I was in. In the Great Mines, there were a couple of side characters that were voiced by... One was voiced by the anime man, and the other from Garnt, I think. Like, I know I follow him, but I know him more of as another person's now husband. I'm terrible at pronouncing Sid's name, but...
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved.
Initially I was like, is that Anime Man and Super Eye Patch Wolf? And then later it was like, oh no, that definitely wasn't Super Eye Patch Wolf.
It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit. Hey, where are you going?
Yeah.
These crates have been sitting here for
I have Swiss cheese memory sometimes.
Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Big, glowy ice one.
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal.
Her character design is so cool. She's pretty strong.
You know nothing of the weight beyond. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Move carefully.
Oh wow, that barely did any damage.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay, that did better.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Leave it
I mean, I only have one character that's a good counter, but...
Gotta try hard, son. Watch this awesome move!
See, these three are in my normal team. I've taken this one because Wilt slows, and his and Dan Hong's attack goes... Well, his ultimate gets increased damage if an enemy's slowed.
No interest in
So I thought, you know, I'll give them a try together. Seems like a good team.
Let's begin.
And then I just keep running into monsters that are resistant to 2/3 of my team. Well, the first of the team.
Stand down.
Rules are made to be broken.
Light, please don't go out on me.
My turn!
This is our chance.
Ah. Dan Hong's doing better than I thought.
That was it?
I'm grateful.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun.
Sele, you're a little too confident there.
Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
So the monsters are corrupted people or corrupted creatures?
It wasn't my imagination.
So I guess they could have been in the process of being corrupted and trying to get resources to heal themselves.
Huh? This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years.
And how old do you think she is?
News of a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait,
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry.
Her mother could have set up the orphanage.
Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
give me the book.
Hey, where are you going?
You still won't let me look down there? Meanie.
What's up here? Some kind of toy?
Yep. You pick. Red or blue.
Blue.
Look at this. After over 10 years, the teeth marks are still here.
Teeth marks.
Marks.
All right, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I couldn't out wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard and held on for dear life.
Oh my god, silly. Really?
How boorish.
Boorish.
Ugh, the swing is covered in dust. Hey, don't sit on it. It's filthy.
It's just dust.
It sure brings back memories. I still remember one time I swung super high and everyone was scared I would fly off.
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
At the time, I wanted to swing myself into the sky and fly up to the overworld.
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all, though?
I like swings. I always had this fear the chain would break if I went too high, though.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. Yes, we found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
What are they using as preservatives?
The expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
That's a cute little bun gonna be eaten by an owl.
This is
That is the most adorable little bun.
something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
Is Branya adopted? She said they're adopted or her mom was the one funding the thing. Although they haven't mentioned anything about her dad.
I remember I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Oh, I totally thought she was the biological mother, though.
I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog.
Aww. Hi, Shakabi. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not far into the storyline, so I don't know much about the lore. I'm doing pretty good today.
Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
You were too little to remember. Or we could the suspicious rat. She may have done something to make you forget. I'll just go with little.
Said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen.
Oh, that sounds kind of suspicious.
I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
How'd your weekend go, Shakabi?
Kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
That sounds so sad.
And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough.
Well, I hope you enjoyed playing it. I'm still slowly farming materials to level up the town before I go continue on to the next areas.
Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state.
I mean, Sylvia is so far my favorite character and the one I'm most comfortable playing, but I still don't use her innate skill all that well.
In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
Oh, the scene's gonna cause so much shipping.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Wholesome moments.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, now it's letting me go down that way. Take all the collectibles first.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
I hear a child. Oh. Is a child.
Detected.
I'm all by my lonesome. I'm not a danger.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
You're both impressive. I'm not good at writing or drawing.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too.
She's such a good girl. I want to pat her on the head.
A lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different. If everyone could just get along, things would be easier.
Well, as long as you enjoy doing it.
Here you are. I hope the medicine... Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine.
Just do your best and enjoy the process as well as you can, me. It's all right.
Especially everyone from Wildfire. He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes, Mr. Svarog is very stubborn. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind.
What is that flickering at the edge?
So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're... Miss Seela from...
Oh, it was that robot.
I came here to...
Clara is such a good girl. And the poor child still isn't wearing any shoes.
Look for medicine. If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss
Cool character
Seela.
design. Best daughter character so far.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
And I will be going and reading that once I'm done with the stream.
Understood.
You both are doing just fine with English. Am I getting turned around again?
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Level up. Let's see what's left in the area. Just the Warp Trotter and the Elite Monsters. I'll go back to the pilot car and get my reward. This is Pom Pom, and he's adorable. And a little tsundere. Sometimes. Himiko's coffee. I kind of want to try that coffee now. And I don't even like coffee. Ooh, get a light cone. At the start of the wearer's turn, regenerate 8 energy to a randomly chosen ally. I mean, 8 energy is nice, but to random? What are you? Traces of the erudition. Although the squishy cheeks is cute. Use technique 2 times. Still not time for the assignment, so character level. Who do I have not maxed out? Most people. Here. Daily training complete. I didn't play much over the weekend, but I did do the daily stuffs. Yes, I love tea. I just finished a cup of green tea. But I'm also drinking a Ghost Sour Green Apple energy drink. Because the name amuses me greatly, and it tastes like candy. And I shouldn't let my energy stay maxed out, so I'll go do this real quick.
Fighting is meaningless.
Not only does this get to use up my energy, it's a good way to build up my ultimate bar while I'm
Let's begin.
Oops.
Stand down.
Just a scratch.
No interesting.
Use it to build up the ultimate bars. Just in case the next area I'm gonna run into a monster. Alright, have a good dinner, Shakabi.
Leave it to me.
One more time.
Let's go.
Nope, single target.
Stand down.
My turn.
I've no interesting.
Took me a while to notice that I got energy from my ults when I got hit by monsters. And that wasn't enough to max her out. Alright. That's fine, because there's monsters over here I can go pop.
Fighting is mean.
And the game does look a lot like Genshin, and there are some things that are similar, but it's not an open world game, so the pathways you can run around are linear. But the monsters do respawn daily, and these chests and stuff with the money and the resources, they respawn daily. I just tend to forget to go get them. You know, the game's not even out, like, not even a full week, so plenty of time to build habits and memory later.
Tough luck running it.
Also, if your phone can play it and you're interested in this thing, it's very mobile friendly, right? Because it's turn-based.
Stand down.
No worries about running off any cliffs.
No interesting.
And if you want, you can turn on auto battle. Now, I don't think the story quests will let you auto battle, but
Don't guarantee future ones.
and the music is very nice. Back to Boulder Town.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies?
Yeah, the combat system is turn-based, so just like most JRPGs or the older Final Fantasy games. There are some things you're not going to want to use auto battle for, like the simulated universe, because it's more of a roguelite mode and you got to pay a little more attention to who you're taking in. But of course there are people already building teams for each of the worlds to get their auto battle teams going. Here, have some supplies.
Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions.
Nearly forgotten about those two.
So you guys aren't that close after all? I thought you were sworn friends. You're adorable, Branya. She was obviously joking.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
I finally get the healer! Now if I can just figure out how far into the storyline I need to go to swap my main character's attribute from physical attack to fire damage, that'd be great. Requires activation of an unwilling host. Oh, I hadn't already done that? Attacking enemies with physical weakness restores the Trailblazer's hit point to 5%. A minor self-sustain. Wow, she has so many choices. Increase wearer's effect resistance by 16. Increase outgoing healing. This is clearly meant for her then. That also increases outgoing healing. Okay, energy regen or defense. Okay. Outgoing healing of their ultimate by 12%. Outgoing healing by an amount equal to 33% of effect resistance. Can be increased up to 15%. Oh, I'm not sure which one's better. I mean, this is outgoing healing for both her skill and her ult. And this is just her ult. But she heals off of hit point percent, so I'll go with that one. Nope. Do not want you eating up the other light cones. Well, I'm gonna have to go find the light cone tree and farm that. And I mean, on the plus side, with this particular game, you can, skip most of the overworld battles if you're quick about movement. Which is easier on the computer, but, still works. Hit point, hit point. Yeah, that's all hit point. Attack, defense, effect, hit rate. Attack, attack, attack. Okay. I'll just take it. Outgoing healing boost. Perfect, perfect. Attack and hit point. I could pair that one with the other thing, but attack and hit point. And then I will just go ahead and level her up. So unlike Genshin, this game doesn't actually let me dodge attacks, but I do have shield character to pair with the healer. But that means I have to drop the attack, boy. And he has a lower attack, but he can slow the monsters and then kind of imprison them for a while.
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last.
Healer, please.
Night?
Okay, and I will come back to this. Outlying snow plains. I want more stuff to level up. So, the monsters that were spawned over here earlier that I killed, you can basically just run past them. They won't aggro immediately. There's a little bar when they notice you that you can back away from. And then you can just auto battle on these things.
Let's make it quick.
Nap time. You're annoying.
So right now I'm doing absolutely nothing, just letting the characters do whatever they want. And in the settings I have turned their ultimates off, so they save those up for actual combat.
Just a scratch.
So I think the only battles you really need to pay any level of attention to are like the story quest boss battles, the elite monsters that are guarding special treasure boxes, which I think most of those just give you light cones, so you can mostly skip those until you're a higher level and then go back to them. And it remembered that I was auto-battling. And then the simulated universe until you get the team you want to auto-battle it set up. And it's gonna depend on which world of it you're doing. I haven't gotten far enough along in the quest to unlock World 2, so... But the imaginary, what was it? Was it imaginary world? Realm. Anyway, that particular dungeon mode is like the... I think it's supposed to be like the Spiral Abyss. But it's a pseudo-roguelite mode, so... And I can use that as the entire justification to post this game on my channel. Still can't do that. Simulated universe, not imaginary. We'll pretend, yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. The amount of times I've looked at something and gone, oh yeah, I'm going to remember this, and then forget like 20 minutes later. So this is Herta. She's a character you can get. She created this thing. You got a shop where you can earn rewards weekly, a weekly score that you can add up for more rewards, which you want because this allows you to level up your characters. Talents, I guess? It has a different sort of grid. It tells you what sort of extra drops you can get. And then it'll tell you what the boss enemies are and what you might encounter along the way. So I usually, for World 1, since this is the only one I can do, I've been taking these three, and then because one of them is weak to wind and the other is weak to ice, I've been taking Danhangen. I'm not sure that I can just auto it with Natasha. And then you get random coins that you can use. The cosmic coins upgrade the blessings. And if one of these was new, if I had never gotten it before, there'd be a little book character in the corner. It's actually most of my runs for the simulated universe has just been to collect blessings that I haven't had before. Because when you get so many, you get the premium currency as a reward. And I'll just auto battle for as long as I can. And that went zippy fast. And then you can bust crates along the way for random amounts of cosmic coins. Now, will you remember the auto battle choice? I did not. Gotta choose it each time. But yeah, technically I'm high enough level now for World 1 that I can just, as long as it's just World 1, I can go ahead and just choose auto battle.
We need a strategy.
My strategy is just to hit things over the head with the baseball bat.
Move, Captain.
New blessing. Characters' ultimates are considered follow-up attacks. Oh. Nice. Create a beautiful chaos. I like the name of that achievement. Green's heal, purple restores these points over here. Each character has like an overworld ability. So the main characters heals the party. Marches will, if you use it on enemies before you hit battle, will free some of them. Wilts will slow them down. And Dunhong's buffs himself. I usually use either Welts or March 7th when I'm running with them. Although sometimes I've used the main characters for healing. Let's see. Randomly increase 2 of the blessings. Check obtained blessings. I don't think I have that many. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so I could get lucky and get this one, but I might get unlucky. I usually just take a new blessing. Especially since I am still farming the new blessings for the sake of the collection. And I don't need to break these, but I'm gonna anyway. Because there's also an achievement for breaking things while you're in a simulated universe.
Too late to repent.
Small chance to freeze. Witness break means a shield. Pop.
Fighting is meaningless.
I like how he has such a high attack and he's like, fighting's meaningless. Is there a build? I'm not at a point yet where I can unlock equipment sets. But so far I've just been running the main character, the shield character, Welt for slowing, and then Danhong usually, but I also use Serval a lot. And I just picked up Natasha. So eventually I'm going to make main character the fire version of her because she'll become a shielder. And then I can drop March 7th and more easily fit in Natasha. So since the battles don't, well, I haven't encountered a battle yet that has a timer on it, I will probably drop Danhong eventually for Natasha. Because I don't think the shielding does quite enough shielding. And both Natasha's skill and her ultimate heal.
Rules are made to be broken.
I did not need to do that. Yes, shielding is really good. March 7th skill will cast a shield on whichever character you choose. But the main characters, when you get her over to the fire and she can, and they can shield, it will shield the whole party with every action they take. So using her skill will shield, using her ult will shield. I think normal attacking might even shield, I don't know. Pop. But March 7th, her shield is based, you know, I think the MCs too, but the shield is based on defense. So currently I've just stacking defense as best I can. But I don't have access yet to any of the, ooh, that's a lot of fragments. I don't have access yet to the artifact domains, so I just gotta make do with, what relics the treasure chests are giving me. And I haven't actually leveled them up. I did give her the, Knight of Purity Palace because, you know, defense 15%. This is basically tailor-made for her. Which, you know, does tell everybody that the game really wants you shielding. Could heal if I needed to. Let's see what we can enhance. Wow. Increases damage of follow-up attacks by 55%. That's rather amazing. Shielded characters increase their attack. That is great. And there's also a blessing you can get, though I haven't actually gotten it this time, that will give you a shield when you enter battle. Let's see, preservation, preservation, preservation. Got a lot of preservation. Stacks up to 9 times. So I don't really need the defense boost right now, but that would be great if I did. Whoever breaks the enemy gets the shield. I like that I just have a nice line of already enhanced. Crit damage. Unimportant if you don't have crit rate. So far, the dots always tick at the end of your turn. And yeah, the enemies can do fire dots. The ice monsters can freeze you. I don't think I've paid attention to any of the other types. But Serval can do a lightning dot. Okay, I don't know what to do next. So no one on my team right now has a dot, but Serval, her skill, shocked enemies take lightning damage over time equal to 40% of their attack at the beginning of each turn. And if you build that up high enough, it's been nice to like get an early attack with her and just have the group of enemies either have their shields break or die.
We need a strategy.
Need a strategy.
Freeze!
Move carefully.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Move carefully.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Move carefully.
I like how his entire, Wilt's entire ult is like, yeah, you know nothing about my backstory.
Let's go.
So this fire dude, he can dot me, and this ice dude, he can freeze me. Okay, yeah.
My turn.
No interest in conflict.
And you can, if you want, click on the enemy thing and see what their skills are. Now, when freeze breaks, you can take damage from that. And so can the enemies. It's nice to see them die when they break out of their frozen bit.
Let's make it quick.
Oops, no skill points.
Fighting is meaningless. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nice. I think that actually critted.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yes, his weapon is a cane. I mean, if mine's a baseball bat, why not? It's really cool looking. And the camera doesn't let me move that much, but...
Stand down.
This is our chance. Yeah.
Yeah, this fight right now isn't too bad, but that's because they're level 16 and I'm level 30.
You couldn't have done it without me.
I don't have access to world level 2 yet, so... It's locked behind another quest that I haven't gotten to yet. Have I? Ah! I must have just got... No, I haven't yet. Not with... Bleh. Not good with furloughs. I think that means I might need to finish the current story world I'm on. And that's a mission for the weekly. Get me some experience. Now, if I had bought the, if I'd bought the battle pass, it's like $10 a month. When I hit level 30 in it, you can choose a light cone. And those are usually pretty good. But I'm trying to stay free to play. And I've finally gotten somewhat good at... Are we gonna will? No, I'm gonna try to stay free to play.
Hard work needs hard rest.
No, you're going the wrong way. Maybe dolphin a little bit? For their yay, we did so well on startup. However's gave 10 Star Rail passes. So, think I should pull now, or do you think I should wait for a different banner? It's not winning if the game gives it to me. Okay, I'll pull once I get out of the cutscene.
They're finally back.
Sorry for the unannounced disappearance.
Nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
And that's something to be proud of?
Oh, I thought she meant Don Hong and not herself.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again. The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian. All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this.
I wonder if they just didn't animate the mouth flaps or if they...
A bit like the ravings of a drunken miner. Road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
that expression.
Maybe it is. But I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the Underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
That sounds like a weekly boss fight.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
All you have to do is give him the proper data about the Stellaron.
For both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk underworld lives. But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
What do you think, a 10 pull or single pulls?
Along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory. Things never run smoothly down here. What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Oh, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady, and spoken like a true successor to the guardianship. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog.
Is it Clara?
Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Well, I know Seela's a good unit to have, right? But I haven't looked ahead to see upgrade the equilibrium level. I don't want to. I got distracted. Oh no, more quests. I know Seela's a good unit, right? But I don't know who's coming in the future because I haven't looked at any of what the beta testers had to say. Defense. And I could just do what I'm currently doing in Genshin, save up the Stalar Jade, and then just use whatever tickets they give me. That was a light cone, so it's a weapon. And you tell what rarity you get by the light that goes around the door. Yes, it's a really cool animation. And Pom Pom is just so freaking cute. And you build up undying embers when you pull so that you can then exchange in the shop. Got 48 from the 50 pulls on the standard beginner banner that they gave. And I've heard that picking up the light cones out of the shop is a good idea. Because then you can get the character's signature light cones. And the name of the world. Welt? It's a great name, right? Then from now on you are Welt. This Hersher Corps and the mission to protect the world, I'll leave them to you, Welt. Now, this isn't, so Welt is the only character that's canonically from the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. Every other character is a character who exists only in the Star Rail universe, except that there are, if you've ever watched Holic or Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, where they have the same soul, different worlds or different lives thing, you got that going on in Hoyoverse here. So Bronya and Kimiko both have equivalents in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. And they share character designs very similar to certain Genshin characters. But Welt is the only one confirmed to definitely be from the Star Rail universe. Now, I have no idea how he got over here. I said that backwards. He's guaranteed from the Honkai 3rd universe and somehow ended up in Star Rail. Another blue. I assume that they will eventually probably tell us how he got here. I don't know how long that'll be. Hidden Shadow. But a thing that Genshin's done, and that Honkai 3rd has done, is that in Genshin, the not immortal gods that rule over each of the 7 nations are being made into playable characters, right? So currently we've got 4 of these characters. And in Honkai, they have, super special characters called Hershers, who are kind of like gods, but kind of not, that are also playable characters. And they don't quite have gods here. I mean, they sort of do. Like, if you become the most powerful embodiment of the class you're playing, you become the god of that class. And then everyone else, ooh, a character special one. And since that was a purple, I'll stop there. They call them Aeons. This is basically a person who became so good at the path they chose to follow that they transcended mortal bounds and became the god of that path. It can get a little weird. But if they follow in the same progression that they did for Honkai 3rd and Genshin, eventually those Aeons may get manifestations that are playable.
This I really wasn't expecting.
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
Of course they are, just child parts.
That's right. It's me, Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I will be your guide, friends, by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy Sampo.
Confused by what's going on right now or my explanation of potential future characters?
But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair. Why do we need you as a guide?
Yeah, the kid is sassy. And a playable character.
My specialty's in the field, perhaps.
Blue hair dude, also a playable character.
The base is, but have they ever been inside?
Okay, I think I can condense the lore like this. In each of the previous 2 Hoyo games that I've played, they have an equivalent of a god. And mini gods like water, earth, fire, air, and we were able to get those as playable characters. Now, which leads to the theory that eventually Hoyoverse might take the gods of this game, give them a manifestation that we can play. They might not. I'm not sure the lore allows for it quite as well.
No, way around the outside and picked up more than a few clues, I can help you. You have my...
But that's the sort of thing they might do. Because, you know, people like playing overpowered characters, and they like, I think on some level, some people like dragging those powerful characters down to a more human level because, you know, the playable character you get is never as powerful as the storyline character is.
Hey, what are you trying to say? You guys wouldn't have even gotten to know Wildfire without my help, right? My legacy will prove that Sempo Koski was nothing but a willing and devoted servant of...
Oh, enough. Jeez, we believe you, okay? Show us the way already.
Great! Stay close.
Sampo, are we there yet?
Do you have to ask every other adult, Missy? 2 more steps, just 2 more steps, and you're there.
Like when you get to play Orochi, but as strong as the boss one in KOF. Not as strong. Yeah, basically.
This is Svarog's lair? I thought it'd be cold and lifeless. Turns out it's pretty busy.
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily. Their homes were overrun by monsters.
Isn't it dangerous for them to make camp right under Svarog's metal nose?
No. Svarog may be ruthless, but he never attacks without reason. For those with no home, this is actually a safe place to be. If I hadn't moved away when I did, I'd probably be where they are right now.
Excuse me, I want to steal all of your treasure. Okay, I gotta check my experience there. Either I'm getting close to the end or it's not letting me accumulate more. Mr. Robot. Do I have the resources to level her up? I do. Do not have enough for the level of the Lycon. Right, I forgot about that.
Hold still.
My design has been superseded by newer models. My components are no longer valuable.
Oh, poor robot.
Hey, what are you talking about? I'm not interested in selling your components.
Alas, this place is a bit of a mixed bag. Plenty of characters. Keep your wits about you, friends. Don't let anyone deceive you.
It's all good. We've had... What a heavy gate. Okay, watch this.
Can't you just knock first?
Sesame!
Oh, I totally thought she was going to ice it over.
Is that a secret code or something?
It's an imaginary password that children like to use. And I don't think it's going to be of much use.
I was just about to get into those before Miss March's colorful attempt. Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this gate. They don't just let any Joe Schmo in and out of Boss Farog's territory. I mean, if you want to see the big cheese himself, you need certification.
I think the writers had a lot of fun doing a sci-fi series rather than a fantasy series.
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or out.
The phrases they're using for things are a lot more colorful than Genshin.
And then bring them to Svarog for him.
Yeah, basically, if a character has pretty clothing that's detailed, they're going to be a playable character. The more ornate, the more likely they are.
Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd beaten him to it. They'd be calling me Sempo Bosky by now.
Time out. Where do we get this certification?
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the vagrants? They're all Svarog scouts. Every one of them is commanded to maintain order here. Apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing. Anyone who wants to become a prospector has to pass a test from these walk-in stoplights first.
Maybe you shouldn't insult the robots. Do they give you a coupon for the test? Spilling tester combat. What's the test?
I never had the urge to go on a Svarog suicide mission before. You guys are the ones that want in. Why not go and ask the robots?
Yeah, he was the first character we met when we got to this world. He was hiding in an ice bank. Or, you know, in a pile of snow.
It feels like the people here are all under the supervision of robots.
And I need to take a quick bio break, so
Tools in the overworld.
I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna put it on the be right back screen.
Robot. He's special.
And back. Thank you, thank you. Milak, what RPGs are you playing right now? Level 3 certification.
This has to be one of them, right?
Look.
Is it even awake in there? Maybe it's broken down. That scared me.
Initiating. Scanning. Verifying. Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access permissions. Launching processing.
Huh? Are we starting now?
Launching stage 1 processing. Please listen to the following question. Who is the reigning champion of the Internal Combustion Engine Rap Tournament?
Internal combustion engine rap tournament?
Infernal construction what now? How would we know anything about that?
Sampo, do you know the answer?
Sampo Gaski always knows that. Wait, what did it say again?
Aren't you supposed to be dependable?
Phoenix Royal Chaos, Revenge of the Queen, Samurai Left Blade. Ah, what server are you on in Revenge of the Queen? I'm on 18.
Well, I don't know everything. Sometimes you gotta ask around if you want to know the answer. Don't panic.
The clothes are so pretty.
Into what the vagrants are talking about. We might just hit the jackpot.
Please answer the following question. Who is the reigning champion of the Internal Combustion?
Yo, listen up. This one's for all you pretend rappers. Internal combustion engine champion, 88 degrees bedrock, repping the dawn of the underworld rap. Here's something to wake up your soul. Check it. Light of the moon over city of snow. Kid down below.
Well.
No. You can't insert the microcrystalline unit into the heat sink substrate like that.
Oh, you said you were playing Revenge of the Queen? I asked which of the servers you were on. I'm playing that one too. It's okay. I don't mind repeating myself.
Ballaway from Miner's Lamp said that you need to pay attention to the interfaces when assembling relics. To make this thing move again, we need to connect the microcrystalline unit to the operating brake module. Otherwise,
if you believe a word that senile idiot Ballaway says, you're done for. The last time he acted on his own advice, he electrocuted himself. You should be asking people with real smarts. No one is better at fixing machines than Marev. I saw him connecting a microcrystal.
I'm server 18.
To a logic control hub to get a vibrating drill to work.
Marev? Him and his brother wouldn't know a real relic if it hit him in the face. Last I heard, he got scammed by someone selling counterfeit junk.
Sounds like Sampo.
You're just...
Nothing roguelike about it, but it has very pretty clothes to look at.
Launching stage 1 processing. Please listen to the following question. Who is the reigning champion of... Correct. Certification results. Please extend your...
My right hand? So this...
Great. Only 2 more steps to go. Let's move.
Does this mean talk to a different robot? Yes.
Protocol. Initiating. Scanning.
Huh? What did this bucket of bolts just say?
Seems like this one's got a temper.
I like that the robots have personality. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on the story quest too. Not too, but as well.
Let's get this over with. Did you get your first certification? If not, then you're wasting your time.
But it's fine. Just, let's see, what did I focus on? I focused on fishing. I got, most of the fishies? I'd have to check, but I think I'm chapter 20 or something. You can check that real quick, though.
You mean this? Here, look.
Yeah, whatever. Here.
Let's see, story. Chapter 47. further along than I assumed. But fishing and cooking both give you attack and hit point up. So there's if you're on the Discord, someone linked a Google Doc they did of all the recipes, and you can just slowly go through the list and make all the food. You'll discover the recipes that'll get your attack up. All of the fish, if you get the fish, that'll give you attack up, and each rarity of the fish, like, it's strange. You can get one of each fish and it'll unlock it in your thing, but then I think they come in different sizes or something, because I've been able to get them more than once, and they've given, you know, you've been able to tap on it again to get more stuff unlocked. And of course, basics, they ooh, ahead of me then.
Riddle me this. A microcrystalline unit should be connected to which component?
I clearly did not pay enough.
Wrong. Simple question.
Can I smash this can open?
Ha! You wanna go? Let's do this.
If we turn you into scrap metal, we still get our certification, right? Suits me.
Please don't fight the robot. No, they're actually making me fight the robot.
Let's make it.
Why?
Yeah.
She's just doing her job, no matter how grumpy she is.
Stand down.
No one's weak dice. Ow, and they hit hard.
Just a scratch.
Your guild then might have the document for it somewhere. Remind me later and I'll make a copy of the document and I can, I think, send that to you. Oh, these suckers hit hard.
That's better.
Timely treatment.
Yeah, no problem.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
My turn.
Before that, I was just relying on the every 3 hours, the taste of the romanceable characters changing, and then just keeping a track of what they asked for.
I'm fine.
Naughty child.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Told you I could fight.
Now, the only thing this doesn't do so far that I can find as a turn-based game is that it doesn't let me skip a character's turn.
Wait, have mercy. I'm sorry. One certification coming right up. Okay, please. There you are. Only one more to go.
I mean, you're the ones who decided to fight the robot. You get to take the pain. Okay, however...
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
And if I'm wasting the experience from that, I don't care. I want treasure. Yup. For 1,000 days with no light gets dark. 4,000 kids with no home, that's dark. No more forward left in the cupboard, the mood is dire. Like a fire burning, she knows it's bred her kids' desire. Fragile, innocent young eyes peeking out the windows. Life can be so tough, only ya mama really ever knows. Fixating, hating, these problems never really abating. Sweeping past outside and on the shadow, take a look. 10 square feet of sadness written down in her notebook. Noting down the starlight, oh, it's so romantic. then painting a scene that's heartbreaking and tragic. A broken heart because freedom keeps her going, dignity stolen, we drift now that it's snowing. Just for a crust of bread, just for liberation. Go against the grain like that alien guardian. That doesn't sound like it rhymes. Okay, that's better. Yay. Uh-huh. Winter City Trap. Yeah, the other two made me listen to people. So I probably need to listen now.
You hear? Those idiots got into a fight in the mine. It only got settled after Boss Svarog showed up. I said it before. Only Boss Svarog can protect us down here. Everyone should follow his lead. Well, what do you think? Cat got your tongue?
Do you ever talk about anything else?
But it's true. What else is there to say? Hey, take a look at all these good-for-nothings. They'd starve to death without it.
Dude. Wouldn't you also starve without him?
See those extra boxes of medical supplies at the depot? Who brought those over?
Clara, I assume. I can't think of anyone else that'd do something that generous.
Who's Clara? Is she one of us?
Not even close. She's Farog's trusted family.
Family? Of a robot?
Well, you'll understand when you've been here a while longer.
It's another character I want the backstory for. So I don't quite believe that Svarog would just take someone in without them reminding him of someone else.
Hold still.
My design has been super...
Hey, what are you talking about?
Also, where are they getting the materials for new robots? It's suspicious.
Whatever the case, we'll need...
There's...
Protocol. Initialization failure.
Not in...
System restoration failure. Core module damaged. Extra threat elimination activate.
Lovely.
Finally, no more... Let's go. Yeah.
Time for some hardship.
What?
Told you I could fight.
Okay, that one broken. No. And I got the barrier up. Drats.
I'm okay.
Leave it to me.
Learn how to behave.
Let me try and reset.
Certification system online. Please extend your right hand.
Marge, you're up.
Why is it always me?
You volunteered the first time.
How come it hurt even more than the other two? We can get in now, right? Svarog's certification system is no match for us.
This better work. Let's get back to the gate and give it a go.
Healing item up there, so I don't need to worry about that now.
See, not so bad having Sampo.
Yeah,
I'll commend you to the chief. No need to waste your time.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything from here on out is uncharted territory. We must proceed with the utmost caution.
Now to set the record straight with Svarog. Let's get in there.
He has clearly not met paid attention to March 7th before.
A gate? Oh, why is there another gate here?
So she's also the impatient type.
This gate has a more complicated structure than the last one.
Sampo, what is this? Huh? Sampo?
Vanished like the wind.
Where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first time.
Yeah, the only other thing you can do in Revenge of the Queen, I think, is just focus on leveling up your characters and evolving them to higher forms. And so eventually just focus on the elites. Because the normal 5 stars, they just go up to... what was it? Yeah, they only go up to like level 200, so... I recently sacrificed quite a lot of my units just to get my main wind team up. I wanted to focus on the yang, but game just kept giving me wind. Yes, the shiny ones. Those are the elites. Like any of the ranking guides I've seen people post on the Discord were all about the elite units, none about the normal ones.
Visitors for Svarog detected. Protocol initiating. Scanning. Verifying.
He's a good boy.
Oh, good plan. Treat the robots like guard dogs. How is that going to improve our chances? Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access permissions. Request rejected.
You have 4 of the 5 I'm running at 200.
From Miss Clara.
The 5th one is like 192 or 193. It just takes so much experience that it takes a while.
Clara? Oh, the girl we saw in the Great Mine? We need to get permission.
And 20 million gold just to buy like 4 million XP from the shop is
weird.
Expensive.
Don't trouble yourself about it. We need to find her. I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a try. Where is Clara right now?
Obtaining audio data. Please wait.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it soon, the settlement will be pitch black.
This little robot is so much less annoying than the Findy was.
Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I
Okay.
can recover some usable components. You need to guard the gate while I'm gone.
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execution of Clara's commands.
She went back? We were just there. Sounds like we better head over again.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
Just focus on finding the child.
Momentum all by herself? Ugh, it doesn't bear thinking about. Her strength belies her appearance, but even so...
You don't look so tough yourself. Well, let's find her. Svarog's not going anywhere.
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Claire?
So by seeking what treasures are left, just the warp trotter.
Said she was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
Roaming monsters. Ooh, shiny thing. Someone up there outside the window. My eyes, I can't see. Please forgive my rudeness. Stranger, have you seen a girl around? Her voice is soft and kind, and she wears a headband with a bell. The bell chimes with crisp clarity. It's a joy to hear. That person is my elder sister. She has been out for a while and hasn't come home yet. Aww. She told me she's going to some place called the Fragmentum and she could find something worth selling there. If you see my sister, could you help me tell her to come home quickly? Her younger sister is waiting for her all alone at home. I haven't seen her. I understand. Thank you. Big sis, where on earth have you gone? That's unfortunate. Little miss, your sister's probably dead. Or now turned into a monster.
This is our chance. Yeah.
Tough luck running into
Round 2. Fight.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
my turn. Naughty child. Nap.
Just a scratch.
Go away.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Welcome back. This one aggroed on me from quite a ways away.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Tough luck running into me. Time for a shot.
Much.
Yay for a healer.
Let's go.
Let's see. Will that take down the whole group? No, but the ice damage did.
A delicate operation.
And I will heal a little bit. Because it makes me nervous if I go into battle with my hit point too low. I am looking not just for the quest, but for a weird looking little piggy thing. It's called a warp trotter, and if I kill it, it'll give me the some of the premium currency the game has. It would be nice if I could just attack these from behind and just ambush them. Hey. Am I getting turned around again? Let's see. Technically, yes, but... Ha 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 ha! For a worthy cause.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. This is our
That little piggy.
Time for some hardship.
My turn.
You know nothing of the weight. Be survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
It's like either 60 or 80 of the premium currency. I can't remember which.
Timely treatment.
Let's go.
Yeah, all those things are hard.
Stand down.
And there I get my currency.
That's better.
Oh, that was nice timing. 60 stellar jade. Dirty ribbon tied to a bell. A white ribbon stained beyond. Oh no! Oh! I knew it was inevitable, but that's still really sad. I'm gonna go give that girl her big sister's ribbon back. just have to not get lost. See, was it up here? Somewhere up here. No. Man, I want this game to have some happy endings. I'm sorry, miss. Ooh. No, I hate that. Damaged music box. A small handcrafted music box. Though kept under good care for many years, it has fallen into a state of disrepair. The melody produced by the wooden box was somewhat unsettling, nonetheless. It was cherished by the two girls, who relied on each other like sisters. Welcome home. No, that's sad. It would have been nice if I could have found her sister, like, right before she died and then taken her back. Why you gotta give me the sad stuffs?
Isn't this the robot that was following Clara around?
These can openers all look the same. How can you tell them apart?
Shh. It's about to say something. Listen.
Welcome back, Shakopee.
Initializing self-repair module. Initialization failure. Clara in danger. Must protect.
In danger? What do you mean?
Workshop. Target must be in.
Please don't explode.
Wait, does it mean that a monster appeared over at the workshop? Clara, she...
Yes, I'm still playing. I had been trying to keep the gameplay sessions down to 2 hours each, but it's just, I got a bit impatient. I want to play the storyline, and I've been saving it for streaming.
Good. She's in danger. Quick, let's head over to the workshop and check it out. I know the way.
Or I could go up there. Okay, now I'll go on with the quest. Oh, that is big sucker. It look like it'll be weak dice.
Just as we feared, there's something big over there. And there's Clara. We have to save her.
I don't think this girl is ever getting shoes.
Let's go. No need to fear. We have the numerical advantage.
Numerics is not enough. Especially when they get the initiative.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Stay alert.
I am alert.
Rules are made to be broken.
That was a nice bit of damage to his shield.
That'll take more than medicine.
Okay, and I'll heal her.
Much better.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Tough luck running into me.
And I'll start shooting up everybody.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Try that again.
So if you aren't shielding your whole party, I don't know if it's all shields because Clara March is the only shielder I have, but the shield also increases your rate to be targeted. So it doesn't guarantee that the character you showed will be attacked, but there's a decent chance.
Time for some hardship.
So having March 7th attackers, having March 7th shield herself is a decent idea. I should have been using skills, okay, because she also has a high defense.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move. That's better.
Let's go. Ha! Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me. Time for a shot.
Timely treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you okay, Clara? Are you hurt?
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
Now, her voice does remind me a lot of Klee's from Genshin.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous. What are you looking for here?
And characters are always just standing in just the right spot to be awkward for the mouse.
Energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it soon, everyone at the settlement will be affected. I knew there was a workshop in this town, so I wanted to try my luck here. I found all the components I need, but then I ran into a monster. You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it. Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can pass him a message.
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face. Can you take us to meet him?
I think she's afraid of him unaliving us while she's watching.
Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others, especially Wildfire.
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long. This time, we have to see him.
I know you're working hard for the people down here, but Mr. Svarog doesn't trust human emotions. He only trusts his calculation results.
Game, give the girl some shoes.
So, I can't take you to see him. If Mr. Svarog and you had a fight, someone would get hurt for sure. Maybe even bystanders.
Listen, kid.
Clara, you said it yourself before, right? Svarog's duty is to protect the underworld and preserve the civilization here. We have the same wish. Why would he refuse to cooperate with us?
What does he focus on in TikTok?
I know Mr. Svarog. He isn't affected by other people's wishes. He only follows logical judgments. Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
I don't spend a lot of time scrolling through TikTok. I mostly just link over to what other people send me.
What? According to his calculation results, the strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the Underworlders away from the source of the disaster so they can survive for longer.
Isn't that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that better than putting up a fight?
Why don't we think of another way?
I'm always trying to convince Mr. Svarog. Please give me more time. If you don't mind, I still have important things to do. I'll go back now.
I want to pat her on the head. Tell her she's a good girl.
Clara!
It's no use, Seela, she's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. We'll have to think of another way.
Time for Sampo to pop back up going, I found a secret entrance!
Ordinary kid. So young and yet so... stubborn? No. Intelligent?
She's incisive and determined. In sharp contrast to you, March.
Burn.
You really have to add that last part?
It looks like we'll have to get past Clara if we want to speak to Svarog.
Have you tried telling Clara what you're up to?
That mass of metal.
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculation results many times.
I mean, how can he make the correct calculations if he doesn't have all of the necessary data?
The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. Those were her exact words. For me, that's our starting point.
So, you think Svarog's logic has a hole in it?
Data in, data out.
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is highly unlikely that Wildfire would be able to resolve the problems stemming from the Stellaron. However, that calculation didn't take the present situation into account. There's a new variable yet to be added to the equation.
Yes. Us. But would he really add us into that particular calculation since we're not Underworlders ourselves?
Precisely. If we can make Svarog believe in us, we can almost certainly overturn the result of his calculation, and we'll be one step closer to peace talks.
But how can we get him to do that? Showing him some of our photos wouldn't cut it, right?
There's always a way. But first, we have to convince Clara. I assume
Probably means defeating some strong monster. That's the way such stories usually go.
She turned that way, quick!
Oh. Mm-hmm. Treasure. Do-do-do. Okay, can't harvest anything out of you. If this were linked, but I walked right up to it and it didn't attack me. Now it's telling me I should be using wind and lightning.
I'm fine.
He sounded so grumpy when he said he was fine.
Time for some hardship.
Told you I could fight.
Well, didn't mean to do that.
Just a scratch. Much better.
Ah.
Let's make it quick.
Unfortunately, they recover from break fairly quickly.
Stand down.
You know what? Let's heal the team.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks a lot.
Let's go.
Told you I could fight. You couldn't have done it without me.
Angry monster. 32.
Let's make it quick.
Focus on this side.
Time for some hardship.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. Naughty child. That's better. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot.
Leave it to me.
Somehow the question, what do you prefer to be called? Crimson or Clover? I don't mind either.
Nap time.
Told you I could fight.
Yeah, I tried doing the full title on YouTube videos, and I just kept forgetting. It's like, well, if I'm gonna keep forgetting, why be concerned about it? Ah, okay. I'm glad this is behind a puzzle and not a monster. Okay, they need to all connect. They are not currently all connecting. A little... Nah, go back. There we go. Puzzles to break my brain. Yes, my single brain cell does not want to do this. But for treasure! Okay, can't change that one. Yes, very much oh no. So it looks like the energy path should be flowing. Yay! Give me my treasure!
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
Persistence paying off. Yes, I look forward to maybe eventually getting emotes. Although it'll probably be a very long while.
Come on.
I'm sorry, little robots. I just want to harvest your materials.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Let's see. Okay, none of them have normal type.
Let's make it quick.
But I can hit really hard.
Let's begin. Stand down.
My turn.
Not even.
I love the way she goes, naughty child. Yeah, I don't know if all of that experience is going to waste or not, but treasure. Did I give her equipment? I did. Do I have better now? Slightly. Outgoing healing, defense, defense. I don't know what's better, plain hit point or outgoing plain healing or outgoing healing. And I got it wrong again. Hit points. Relics. Do I have relic materials? I have a little bit of relic material. So I could enhance her stuff a bit. Whatever suits best for the, No, don't do that. I wish there was an option where you could exclude equipment. Just only do the materials. And I don't know if that's a lot of defense. But defense percent, flat defense, pretty good for a tank bot. And then just enhance the hit point item here. Crit damage, effective hit rate, effective resist. And there we go. Increased defense for my shield character. Increased healing for my healer. Feed the 3-star equipment. I will once I get more. Once I get to the area where I can unlock the equipment dungeon realm, I'll start. I will start to fodder stuff like that. But until then, don't do it. Okay. Yeah, I will eventually, just not yet. Because, you know, other characters need stuffs. Which I may as well just go through and equip people. Oh, there we go. Nope. I went through and cannibalized everybody's gear earlier to make sure my main team had stuffs. I don't know what Asta's skills off of, so I'll just do plain attack. She's already got a mask. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. I just didn't think about it. Just to make sure I forcibly cannot accidentally take away stuff that someone needs. Defense, hit point, crit rate. And Arlon's skill consumes his hit point rather than... Oh, I didn't give him a light cone. Hit point, attack, defense. Okay, yeah, this is good for him because as long as you can keep his healing below 80%, you know, with shields more than with healing, he'll get the crit rate increase. But because his skill, come over here, his skill consumes hit point. Yeah, I was just showing off what he can do. don't think Herta has follow-up attacks. No, wait, she does, doesn't she? Oh, yeah. I just don't like Herta that well. It always makes me nervous playing a character whose skill damages them. Especially since, you know, you can take a skill all the way down to like 1 hit point. Because then if you fight a monster that bypasses your defense or takes your shield, you know, if you have the shield and it just eats up the whole shield because you're not killing it fast enough. It's like, ah! Over to the correct character. No. I will slowly edge up to you until I can hit you.
Leave it to me.
Told you I could fight.
It annoys me when the enemy can shield themselves.
That's better. Much better.
I don't know why that amuses me so much. I mean, the responses the game has let me give to Natasha were very flirty, so I suppose it's kind of appropriate. Oh, lovely. They're full Torbs. You.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Let's go.
Round 2. Start.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Stand down.
Time for a shot.
Timely treatment.
You're annoying.
I do like that they can explode and damage each other.
My turn.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Go back to heal just in case. Ooh, I missed the book. Gib. Diary of a Changed Child. I wonder if that's a character we met earlier.
Why won't it? I can't figure it out. Oh,
Keep at it, child. You'll get it eventually.
you came with me after all.
Did you really expect we wouldn't?
You keep.
Are you repairing this installation, Clara? Hit a snack?
Huh? How did you know?
Because we eavesdropped.
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal. That's what you're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things before, but I never had to repair one as complicated as this.
Why isn't Svarog helping you?
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was accidentally damaged by 2 of the vagrants. If Mr. Svarog finds out, they'll get in big trouble.
The pause in that sentence. Yeah, sweetie, I don't think it was an accident.
No, Clara. You're too kind. People can take advantage of you.
I think I found the source of the problem. You replaced the rollers, but the bearing is causing a jam. There's a misalignment. You two, give me a hand. We should be able to fix it between us.
More fixing?
Another puzzle?
Can we really fix this?
Relax,
Less asking, more helping.
It is another puzzle. Lovely. Oh, much easier than last time.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
No need. We hardly lifted a finger. So, the settlement's energy supply problem is solved for the time being?
Yeah, that was so much easier than the one for the treasure chest.
Yes. The people on the outskirts don't need to worry about heat or light now.
Pat her on the head.
I understand. You helped a lot of injured people in the mine, and you risked going into the town for supplies. You're good people. If there's any other way I can help you, I'll do my best. But this...
Explain the Stellaround to her so she can pass on the information.
how are we gonna convince her?
You're not the variable.
The variable is... Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like Underworlders?
Well... you look very different from other people.
Right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's calculations. And if those calculations are based solely on the strength of the Underworlders, then the results don't apply to the present situation.
Logic it up.
When did Svarog start doing his calculations, Clara?
It was... a long time ago.
10 years?
Time the underworld was sealed off, I think.
Circumstances have changed since then. There's a Silvermane guard down here now. Is that part of Svarog's calculation? Not to mention...
Completely separate variables.
Just tell her already!
March, stop telling people that!
There's just no way that Svarog's calculations would have included variables like us, you know?
Different planet? Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
Oh, but you are a child. Yes, we are aliens. We are aliens who look completely like the people of this planet. Ignore this. Ignore it. There's a theory for that. I just can't remember what it is.
Branya, do you really?
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground, but you don't want anyone to get hurt in the process, right? I also have doubts, but my gut tells me that March, Dan Hung, and she, they are the new hope this world has been waiting for. Let them meet Svarog, and let's see if his calculation result is any different. For you, for him, there's no harm in trying, right?
Unless his poor processor is so overtaxed he can't do any new calculations. But it'll probably be fine. Probably.
Okay, I'll take you to see Mr. Svarog.
Really? Awesome!
I understand now. Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my own would take forever. Even if I kept trying until I was all grown up, I don't think I could do it.
Also, where is the robot getting the clothes and food to feed the child?
People would be getting sick, losing their homes, and fighting. Just like in the mine. I don't want that to happen. if you guys really believe that you can convince Mr. Svarog, then I need to be brave too. Everyone, follow me.
Good girl.
Branya, I didn't know you'd stick up for us like that back there. Well said.
It was nothing. I just said what I truly felt.
Mm-hmm. No, it is just a blocked off area. Oh, nope, running away. On with the quest. Can fight enemies later. Okay. Yes, she is just so sweet.
I'm back, Timmy.
Welcome back, Miss Clara.
Timmy, open the gate, please. I want to see Mr. Svarog.
Outsiders detected.
It's okay. They're all my guests.
Command received. Access restriction terminal unlocked. Welcome back, Miss Clara and guests.
I also want to pat the robot on the head.
If you can, please try not to upset Mr. Svarog.
Yes, he's Timmy.
It's okay, Clara. We're here to reason with him.
So in Genshin, there's this character named Timmy. He stands on a bridge, and he feeds pigeons. And Timmy has an imaginary friend that is basically a giant robot. So, Timmy on a bridge, no pigeons, but friends with a giant robot. And that looks like a boss arena. Lovely.
I see that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, but why have you brought them?
And many, many, many Genshin players, myself included, we like killing Timmy's pigeons with AoE attacks, so we get as many of them in one go as we can. Poor Timmy.
Analysis result. Target does not belong to Wildfire. Background unknown. Classification unknown.
Yeah, yes, poor Timmy.
You have arrived on Clara's recommendation. I will give you an opportunity to speak.
Reasonable robot friend.
Hey, sounds like he's willing to communicate. Quick, time to...
Your beer is not the...
You seek peace. Understood. Nevertheless, your statement is unilateral. My position will be determined after assessing the result of our negotiation. Proceed with your central point.
All those early food recipes for Genshin requiring chicken, bird meat. Do not waste this world's valuable time.
Stay focused. Remember, we have to make him see that we're a variable in the calculus.
Do you know what a Stellaron is?
Stellaron. Searching database. Access denied. Discussing Stellaron.
Oh.
Unauthorized targets. Prohibited.
So he's heard about them.
We're broaching a secret that lies at the heart of this world. A secret that should remain unknown to humanity. Reassessing targets. Threat index raised.
As expected.
We've come this far. Out with it already. Just be straight.
We want to destroy the Stellaron.
Historical records state that humanity has already made multiple efforts to engage with the Stellaron. Without exception, these efforts have been motivated by human greed. Attempts to secure the article for a selfish end, as instructed by the architects. Any attempt to engage with the Stellaron will result in grave consequences.
What should we do? This is going from bad to worse.
Your powers of calculation suck.
Hostility significantly exceeds base index. Calculation result remains a peacekeeping protocol temporarily disengaged. Requesting extermination protocol launch.
Requesting of who?
Extermination?
Peace talks are over.
Mr. Svarog.
Leave, Clara.
Clara, it's dangerous here. Find somewhere to hide.
Looks like
Prototype number 3. Monitoring automaton Svarog. Extermination protocol launch. Successful.
Prototype 3. Okay, which means there were at least others. Whether or not there still are. But also, he's wearing pants and boots and a cloak. Why does the child not have boots? Yep, boss fight. As I said, it looked like an arena. And I don't have any of the correct characters.
Stay calm.
Lovely.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Well.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Oh well, the worst that happens is I lose, have to redo the fight. That time, go in with the correct characters. I wonder if it will let me. Okay. It let me. And I can't actually drop out the main character. Ah. Oh, right, because I did it for the wrong character. Cannot just pick them up and grab them to move them. Alright. I don't like the way you're lined. Okay. Not quite the same order I like having them in, but it'll do. This way I get to keep my healer. I do not have any of their ults charged. So be sneaky.
Step aside. The time is now.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Naughty child. Nap time.
These don't hit very hard, so it won't take up a lot of healing power in between fights.
I'm okay.
Let's rock! Tough luck running in.
This is a cheesy thing you can do in Genshin too if you want to build up your ultimates. Before a fight, you can just go into a dungeon and on the easiest level. Back we go. Lord. Well, this does at least give me 2 characters. Skip the story because I've already done it.
Executing annihilation. Calculating result.
Ow.
Here to crash the party?
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Here to crash the party?
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Yeah, that's much better.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Defend yourself.
Here, how can we lose?
Since we have the highest defense on her.
Don't worry about me.
That's much better.
This song's just let's rock.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
I'm not about to assume that he doesn't have an AoE for everyone.
Purge initiated. Executing operation.
Try that again.
Will it let me click on him? Yes, it does. I didn't do this earlier on the other boss fight from the station, so I wasn't actually sure it would let me look at his skills. Auxiliary robot arm, physical damage, and delays their action. Oh, that's not good. Physical damage, massive physical damage.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Ah! Immediate Oh. What the? That wasn't nice.
How can you put up your best fight without a doctor on the battlefield? All of you, stay focused. I'm right behind you.
Nat, how did you...
You guys had a bad talk, huh? Luckily, Sempo's got your back.
That is surprising.
I knew you'd be involved somehow.
Base breached. Armed wildfire personnel detected. As all subjects are high-risk individuals. Commencing complete annihilation.
Really?
Executing annihilation. Calculating result.
Here to crash the party? Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music.
So I don't actually know if those two will do anything. Well, yeah, no cheesing, but it did go ahead and fill my ultimate bar for me, so I didn't have to do it.
You have the worst luck running
The
into
truth
me.
of life and death.
And the damage stayed.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Check out this awesome move.
But I also, I also don't know whether or not he'll heal up. Sometimes monsters like to be a little...
With me out here, how can we lose? All better now?
Don't worry about me.
Push forward. Analysis complete.
Oh.
You can't run.
I wonder if we're ever going to be able to pull for Svarog.
Pretty good crowd today.
I don't like that it took my shoulder.
The time's now.
But usually,
Ready to jam.
if he's spending all his time imprisoning one character, is it hurting her? I think it did damage her shield. But if I take it down, he'll re-heal himself. Might as well do damage while I can.
Purge initiated. Executing operation.
Time for a shot.
Yeah, that delay is annoying.
Ready to jam.
Alright.
Calculating result.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary.
Yeah. Crit hit and it wasn't enough to kill it.
Ready to lose yourself?
Luckily ults are insta, you know, well, not insta-cast, but can be taken whenever.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
You're in bad shape.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Yeah, that other team definitely would have died.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Neither has Svarog.
Savor the vigor of it.
Push forward.
Yeah, see, I knew he would do that eventually. But according to the skill list, there should only be the one hand, not one on each side. And he grabbed the healer. Could be worse.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Keep up with my tempo.
I told ya I could fight.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
That would have been quite funny, yeah.
It's but a vision.
Battle over. Yes! Crit damage for the win.
Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog.
Don't kill her, robot daddy. Oh, no, she looks so angry.
Clara.
Very determined.
Svarog can't fight anymore. Please. Please don't hurt him.
Claire. Ra.
He is precious and must be protected.
Mr. Svarog, don't push yourself any further. Can you tell them what you know? Mr. Svarog, you said you were willing to make all my wishes come true, right? My biggest wish right now is for everyone to work together.
Oh.
Like family.
Baby.
Recently, I learned something new. Calculation results can't always bring people happiness, even if the world outside the cage isn't beautiful. People still want to know what it's like.
She deserves all the head pats.
Assessment system reset. Successful. Processing variables.
Yes, must protect.
Clara's request. Variable 2. Outsider's intentions. Updated assessment result. Transference of decision-making authority to outsiders. Outsiders are granted access to Stellaron intelligence.
So we did it?
Now don't destroy her, robot daddy. She needs a father.
Without her, even if we defeated Svarog, there's no way he'd have given us access to the intel, right?
Now hopefully he has a self-repair mechanism.
I hope his memory bank really does contain data on the Stellaron.
Is this it, Nat? Us? Wildfire? The underworld? Did we win?
You don't win until we destroy the Stellaron.
Our battle. Their battle. It's just beginning.
She sounds like she knows something more.
Finally,
We finally made it to this point.
What's up? Nervous?
No. But I do have an aching feeling in my chest. I'm ready. Reveal the truth. I'm listening.
Your adopted mother is under the control of the Stellaron.
I have finished collating the Stellaron data and records. Do you wish to proceed, outsiders? Requesting database materials.
He looks like he healed up.
Number 13175. Encryption level highest. Request approved. Transmission.
This is the fruit of many years of research, Madam Guardian. The evidence is irrefutable. This so-called Stellaron is the source of all the destruction.
The people will struggle to accept this conclusion, Doctor. If we were to tell them that the almighty Elisa Rand activated this thing and triggered the eternal freeze.
Oh.
It's the truth, madam. The truth won't change with the opinions of the people. The reports before you are the precious result of painstaking effort on the part of Bellabong's greatest scholars. You must trust the weight of its conclusion.
I have never doubted you, Doctor. On the contrary, I am resolute in the face of this conclusion. From the moment I took up this mantle, that voice, their voice, has made its home in my mind. I cannot shake them. I shouldn't be telling you this. Let's return to your research, Doctor.
So the Stellaron has been digging into the minds of the Guardians for centuries.
Unless you have found a way to completely destroy the Stellaron.
I understand. In the name of preservation, I will fulfill this mission.
Cache number 13175. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 24830.
I don't understand, Doctor. Why do we have to hide such valuable research results away? They're the work of a lifetime.
You're still young, child. There will come a day when you do understand. This Supreme Guardian, she sees further than you or I. All her decisions are for the security of Bellabong.
At that point, Madame Guardian was probably already under the influence.
It's a shame. Our research has hit an obstacle. Meanwhile, your results will be buried in the snow.
Don't be upset, child. You still have lots of time ahead of you. When you find a way to destroy the Stellaron, our efforts will have been worth it.
Cache number 24830. Transmission complete.
I wonder how many years are going between the transmissions.
57614.
Why is there a robot here?
During his life, this was Dr. Mearsheimer's personal robot bodyguard. I heard it's a prototype from the Great War. Since the doctor and his assistants passed away, it's remained here. It hasn't moved an inch.
Oh, I see. Let's start. We must unearth the doctor's research conclusions. All of them.
The hair gives her main character a look.
Madam Guardian, I've found them.
But I don't think we'll be able to play that one.
Madam Guardian, what?
It would seem a great waste to destroy it. Find someone to reset its system, and then arrange for it to be sent to the underworld. I hear that the development group is in need of a robot with defense capabilities.
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry, Doctor. But these results must be taken care of by the architects. One day. somebody will be able to carry out your behest.
Cache number 57614. Transmission complete.
So, the truth is clear now.
They were looking for a way to destroy the Stellaron.
And it would appear that they never succeeded. Now only one question remains. Why would Cocolia exhibit such a sudden change in her attitude towards us?
Because it has its claws in her mind.
Branya, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just feel a little faint.
Invisible people?
Why? Why, Mother? Maybe she wasn't aware. Maybe she...
I'm sorry. It's no use lying to yourself, Branya. It's time for you to make a decision.
Hey, can I have a word with you? I know that we'll need time to process this new information, but we have to decide on our next plan as soon as possible.
And the invisible people are back.
The furnace core. The path to the surface is close at hand now. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld. Now we have to wait and see. But maybe this will lead to a new lease on life.
Your support came at the right moment.
Well, you should really be thanking Sampo. If it weren't for his intel, we wouldn't have made it in time. As Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf. We had to come help.
Huh? Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems in the underworld. Thanks to him, I'm able to make time for the people. I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need.
Nickname shampoo accepted.
At the time, I was formulating a plan to deal with Svarog. Your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan. And for that, you have my utmost thanks. You have Wildfire's, however...
Whoops.
Even though
I clicked on that so fast I didn't see what the options were.
That cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. If she detects any change in the underworld, I don't know what she might resort to. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength. No, but we need to wait for the opportune moment. In the meantime, I'm sending someone I trust to go with you.
You're sending shampoo with us, aren't you?
Didn't she tell you?
Oh, Sela.
In private, she insisted on accompanying you. Don't let her carefree nature fool you. She's actually very discerning and can read a situation like no one else. Zila is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. Not to mention, you also have Branya now.
She got a big shock.
Right. But with Zila by her side, I know she'll recover. Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town.
Natasha, I want to know if you remember Branya.
Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. You head back and recuperate.
Tell us what you know.
If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the overworld.
Increase Wear's damage by 12% for every defeated enemy. Increases by 4%, stacking to 3 times. So 24%. And a Shadow of Destruction. Yeah, that is pretty good. A Leading Whisper. Skill level +2 up to 15. I have not been leveling any traces because I forgot that I could do that. kind of thought I just unlocked more of them, not that I could level one. I feel silly. Ascension 2. Okay. So I can do it a little bit. Each time after this character inflicts weakness break, attack increases by 13%. That's a nice passive. What can you do? There was always a skill tree. Yeah, I just... No, they have the little lock symbol on them, so I thought I just unlocked them as I went along. I didn't think I could level them up. That certainly would have made things easier along the way. And I'll think about that later.
Equilibrium. The universe should be in equilibrium. Yes, equilibrium. The arbiters of the equilibrium are giving you a trial. For the equilibrium of all worlds, you must demonstrate your strength. The strong will be given greater opportunities. The weak a chance to breathe. Passing the trial will prove that your strength has shaken the scales of power. Worlds will change, and thus equilibrium. You will encounter stronger enemies, harder puzzles, and greater rewards.
This means if I do this, killing those elite monsters will be more difficult.
Equilibrium. You will go on to face
But a thing Genshin allowed you to do was that when you hit your max level of whatever world level you were on, you could continue accruing experience toward a higher world level. And so then when you did the quest to break through to that higher level, it could push you past, say you went from like level 1 to level 2. It only makes you do the quest so many increments of levels. So like to go from like level 1 to level 2, but then it would skip to like level 4 or something. And so then you could level up your world level 2 or 3 times accidentally until you hit the next quest threshold. No, I'm still baby character. Please explain in the human language.
It is your choice to make. But in the end, equilibrium will be upheld.
They're basically saying it will keep things locked behind the world level.
You will obtain more of the material, more of the spiritual.
This is probably one of the Aeons talking to us, but I don't know which one it would be.
Of the immeasurable. What is obtained will be in proportion to your strength.
All right then.
It is for this that all worlds change.
You get repetitive, dude. Increase your equilibrium, enemies will be stronger. So currently my level is locked to 30, and I have to do this equilibrium quest to go get it higher.
we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But
I think I'm just going to, you know, stay equilibrium level 0.
talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
Yeah, the game may never let me ascend to whatever the god of the path is. I don't actually know of any games that let you do that. But also, then again, I saw a TikTok where one of the opening options you had to go with these two on the train. And this is a spoiler, kind of. There was an option where you could say, no, I don't want to go with you. And it ended the game.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who...
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it.
Yeah, I'm so used to games like this not giving you that as an option that I didn't even consider saying no. I was really surprised.
Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out.
And actually, I think I will add that to the counter of, I haven't actually been keeping track, but I'm going to take that as a reference to Dragon Quest I, where the villain at the end said, hey, join me and I'll give you half the world. And of course, you're the hero, you say no, but you can say yes and it ends the game. There's also... a few years back, did you hydrate and stretch? You have been live for... Oh, have I? Oh yeah, 3.5 hours. No. I haven't hydrated and stretched. Okay, I will get out of this conversation with the characters and I'll stop it here.
Exactly. We don't even have the Stellaron's coordinates and location.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry, so I should probably get lunch soon.
Put all of the pieces together.
I have been having dreams.
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about string.
All 3 dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there's some meaning behind them. Maybe.
Because of the Stellaron inside her?
Yes.
My hunch, but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground?
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
What? Who? Okay. I kind of want to keep going with the quest because it's interesting, but I'm hungry and it really has been 3.5 hours. Is there anyone on? Go look at... I don't really have much of a friends list. I guess it's a no. Is there anyone you want me to go raid? Also, Shakabi, shouldn't you be going to bed by now? I would just turn away and not look at the quest. What is that? Sleep. Sleep is good. I remember you saying the other day. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Well then, I should not only stop because I'm hungry, but I should also stop because you need to go sleeps. Well, thank you both for coming out and hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Now go to sleeps. And I will probably be streaming more of the storyline tomorrow. So see you then if you show, and if you don't, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye-bye! No, Tile Fumin. Okay. I'll go see if I can go do that. I've never actually raided before. Create a channel. UIL. F. Aha. There she is. Oh, 2 people. She is? I didn't know that. Broadcaster has indicated that this... Okay, start watching. Raid. I've literally never done this before.